Welcome to the Greener Gifting Gang podcast, the show that delves into the reasons we love to choose, wrap, and share gifts with each other. Hi, I'm your host, Eve Kale, founder of Gift Wrapped by Eve, and I'm on a mission to help you experience the joy of gift giving while also considering the planet. Each episode, I'll be sharing ideas or interviewing guests who will help inspire your choice of gifts and how you present them. Whether that's for your own gifts or products you create or sell in your small business, we'll help you consider how to make small changes that can help your gifting be a little greener. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Greener Gifting Gang podcast. This is the final episode in season 3. Thank you so much for being here and continuing to listen to the podcast. We are now over 30 episodes in. And when I started the podcast last June, I couldn't imagine getting to 10 episodes, let alone over 30. So thank you so much for continuing to tune in. I have got some amazing guests lined up for season 4 after Easter. But for now, today, I thought I would just do a bit of a roundup of what we've heard in season 3 and also give you some inspiration for what to focus on after Easter in your business. So yeah, at the time of recording, it is very nearly the Easter holidays, and I am starting to prepare the Easter gifts that I'm going to be giving to my family for Easter. I wonder if you're doing the same. If you celebrate Easter, you might be buying presents that are chocolatey, chocolate eggs, or you might have gone for a non-chocolate option this year. We have done a bit of a mixture. And have you been promoting Easter gifts as part of your business, or does this occasion not really align with your products? I delved into that in more detail in episode number 26, which was at the start of this season. And I talked about whether Valentine's Day was a good fit for your product and your audience. Also, this season, we have heard from a number of guests. We started off the year with my guest, Lynn Lapworth from Eco for All, and she was talking to us about gifting in her own life and how she helps her clients to reconsider how they buy gifts. Then I also had a lovely chat with Danielle Sita from Eco-Able, and we talked about gifting being her love language, but also how she has changed some of the ways that she shops to be more eco-friendly. Then we had a few different episodes. I shared with you some ways that I have kept my business moving during the school holidays, because I have 2 children who are still at school, so my business does have that movement, and that's one of the reasons that I went into business in the first place, was to be able to be flexible around my family. And then we've had a couple of episodes this season about Small Business Sunday. First of all, covering what I learned from winning Small Business Sunday back in January, and a bonus episode where I was actually on Radio Bath and was interviewed on the Business Matters show with Paula Harsley and with local business friend Helen Osmond. So that was something a bit different. So yeah, there's been a real mixture of episodes this season, and I hope you've enjoyed the mixture of some guests and some solo episodes from me, which give you tips and ideas for helping you market your products as a gift. So as we go into Easter, here in the UK, we mostly buy chocolate eggs, but there are more opportunities and more products that are being promoted now as Easter gifts, or you might choose just yourself to give a gift instead of chocolate, but it's not as popular as some other gift occasions. So I think it's a good time now to reflect on what's coming up over the next few months. And if there isn't something in particular in the calendar that you want to focus on, what are the evergreen gift occasions that you might want to start focusing on. So the next thing that you might want to think about in terms of a date in the calendar is Father's Day. In the UK, that is in June. But there are other occasions, seasonal occasions that are coming round, like the end of the school year. Lots of parents will be looking for teacher thank you gifts. So you might want to consider those two seasonal events. You might be in a business that really needs to already start thinking about Christmas. And I know it's very early and Easter is quite early this year, so it might feel too early for you. But if it doesn't feel early for you, then you are going to love one of my first guests in season 4, where we are talking all about Christmas and how to make the most of it as a product business. So listen out for that coming very, very soon. But you might want to consider what evergreen occasions you can start promoting as your products as a gift. So birthdays are still, the top reason that consumers are buying gifts for. So if you haven't promoted your product as a birthday gift before, then why not think about doing that after Easter? You can also think about other evergreen gift occasions like self-care gifts or thank you gifts. So my advice is to reflect on this and then pick one occasion to focus in on. Then think about how your current products fit with that. Think about how you could package up your gift, and then think about how you can align your messaging and how you talk about that to help your customer see that your product would be perfect for this particular gift occasion. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I just cannot think of any ideas, I don't know what is the right occasion for me, then I've got something that can help you. I have got a free download of 50 gift occasion ideas that you can use in your business. It's going to give you lots of inspiration, but I don't suggest that you try doing all 50. That would be crazy. So use it for inspiration and then pick one to focus in on. So you can get hold of that by going to giftwrappedbyeve.com/freebies, and it's there at the top of the list. Just download that and it will go straight to your inbox. And once you have a look at it, if you'd like to, then come and tell me the gift occasion you're choosing next. The best place to find me is on Instagram. It's at giftwrappedbyeve. Or if you're in my Facebook community already, you can post it in our Facebook group, and that is called Gift Wrapped by Eve Learn Eco Gift Wrapping for Your Business. It's a lovely, friendly community, and I do live trainings in there, usually once a week, not in the school holidays. And it's a really friendly, relatively small Facebook group. So yeah, come and tell me what you're focusing on next. I would love to hear from you. So thank you again for listening to season 3 of the podcast, and listen out for some exciting new episodes coming in season 4 very soon. Thank you for listening to the Greener Gifting Gang podcast. For free resources, head to giftwrappedbyeve.com/freebies and follow Eve on socials at giftwrappedbyeve on Instagram and Facebook.